YouTube, what up? Right now we got Power Book 3, Season 3, Episode 10, Quick Thoughts, you know what I'm saying? This, I'm leeching off Mark Dark TVs, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get into his points a little bit like in a couple of minutes, but I'm gonna go ahead and say what I gotta say first. Cause of course they ain't finna have no official. Usually how I do it is, you know, when the next trailer comes out, I'll say what I say. I'll give like my little recap as far as regards to the show. But since, you know, it was the last episode, it's not gonna be another trailer until months and months from now, probably a year from now. So, you know what I'm saying? I gotta find an outlet. So that's what I'm doing right now. But for future references, I'm gonna have this shit more organized or whatever. And another thing is, y'all need to subscribe. If y'all strictly over here for Power, y'all need to subscribe to my MB Grunhard TV, which is where I do pretty much just nothing but Power. So I'm uploading this on my main channel, but it's going on my MB Grunhard TV channel, so y'all need to get over there. You know what I'm saying? But it was a great episode, a very great episode. The final showdown with Ronnie and Detective Howard and things of that nature. And the Kanan setup, it reminded me very much of Tariq St. Patrick when he was held captive and Ghost and Tommy had to put their differences aside and had to get that $2 million, you know what I'm saying? So I love to see that. Like I've been saying for the past, really this whole season, that Kanan and Tariq, you know, they have a lot of like they're similar in a lot of ways, and that it is just more evident on why Kanan has such a liking towards Tariq. So I think that's good writing on Power, writers and stuff like that on their part. And Ronnie, you know, he was a good character, but he really started losing his aura like mid-season. Like at first I'm like, damn, this nigga cold. Like this nigga, he crazy, but he unstoppable. He about his paper, like he about his money, which he was, but it's like his aura kind of dropped a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like it dropped significantly. You know, Joey Badass, he back, so he probably finna, and that was a spoiler to me because I was at work today. So when I was like uploading I'll be listening to YouTube and shit all day, I'll be on Twitter, so when people will release these photos of Joey Badass, which is unique, you know, I'm like, damn. So I know he's alive, you know what I'm saying? So, which I kind of figured in the first place, cause I'm like, they ain't showing no body or nothing like this, so they ain't had no funeral or nothing like this. So I kind of figured he was probably gonna be alive, cause you know, everybody love Unique. You know, Unique was one of my favorite characters of the whole spinoff, period. So I'm glad to see that he's back, and he's probably, I know I was talking shit about a lot of the Power fans were talking about he could be Breeze, X, Y, and Z could be Breeze, that could be Breeze. So I ain't gonna lie, Unique might go under the alias Breeze. Like he might do that now. He might do that, you know what I'm saying? Cause he might not be the same. He got beat the fuck up with a lead pipe. So he might not think the same. He might not be that same charismatic, flashy Unique that we was used to. He might be a whole nother type nigga, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta see. The girl get out of there. The girl next door, the group, like Butter, like the girl next door, you know, that Kanan was fucking with at first. She goofy as fuck. She wanna be all up on jukebox and shit now, talking about she got all this feeling. She was confused. She was with Kanan cause she was like, ain't know how to feel it, bro. That bitch goofy as fuck, bro. She goofy. And shout out to Famous for holding that shit down. The cops was really pressing his ass, but I think he's gonna hold it down. Hopefully he will. I think he's going to. Lou, I still don't feel bad for that nigga, even though I was kind of happy that him and Rock was able to get their resolves out and shit like that. I was very happy for that, but he was finna off himself until he looked in the mirror, and that was good symbolism, if I'm pronouncing that right. Uncle Marv, I'm glad Uncle Marv. So now that Detective Howard is killed, that helps Uncle Marvin, and I'm glad because I did not want him to get locked up this soon, or if, you know, because like I said, everybody can't survive whenever this show end up wrapping up entirely. What else? I guess that's pretty much the main points right now, but the girl next door, I can't think of her name, but she goofy as fuck. Like all of a sudden you wanna be all up on jukebox and shit, like, bitch, get the fuck on, get your goofy ass on. And then Crystal, she pregnant. So Sean's original mother in the original Power, was her name Crystal? I'm not really 100% sure. But that might be the case. That might be the line and they going towards. But let's go ahead and get into this shit though. I probably ain't gonna listen to all this shit. It's all this points. I'm already said what I had to say. But it was a very good episode and a very good season.
If you're new just on this episode, and of course we got some answers, y'all, a whole lot of answers, and I'm glad that the season finale is over. That way we can talk about certain things. And the whole thing about Unique, this was a thing that kind of got spoiled weeks ago. Of course it was pictures about Unique next season that end up coming out. Now of course I don't talk about spoilers.
Damn, I ain't see that. I ain't see that, so I had no idea.
Air in the episode due to copyright strike.
Why so serious?
Reasonings. I'm not trying to get my stuff taken down because I talked about something that got leaked out, and it really just depends on what it is. If it's something major, I usually just wait it out until it airs, and I don't want to spoil it for everybody else. But of course the whole thing with Unique, they did it very interesting. Now the theme of the season, and I don't know if people remember, is the truth is a lie. And of course, when it comes to Rock, the truth is a lie. Everything she used to talk about, or at least some of the things that she told.
And it was very funny when Detective Howard was like, when Kanan shot Ronnie, he was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he saw that Rock up the gun on him. And he was like, he looked at Kanan, I'm assuming, was like, you see this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, he exhausted, nigga. Like, shout out to Detective Howard. He was trying to be a good father, but man, hey, you talking about, Uncle Marvin gotta take the fall. And I was starting to believe it, like, damn, is this really gonna be Uncle Marvin demise? You know what I'm saying? So
straight up lies. Now, when it comes to season 3, the truth is a lie. Your boy Unique, he took the cake on this one, y'all. This was the storyline that they wanted to give us to display that theme. That's my opinion, and that's what we saw. Now of course after episode 5, when we saw Unique get dropped off, or allegedly get dropped off by Ronnie, everybody wanted to know in episode 6 if they was going to show us the body. And I told you guys we gotta wait until episode 6. Now after episode 5, Joey Badass, he came out, and y'all know he said, yeah, he is gone. And he confirmed it twice. The sad part was, People Magazine, they put out the interview the same day the episode aired. So that was one of the, weird things that I found kind of funny. Like, so y'all gonna drop a interview on the Friday
get out of there.
Airs,
fuck you doing?
Spoiling it. So if you just a fan of Power and you just on Google, all of a sudden you see an article about Unique being killed off from People Magazine, it does not.
Okay, I don't care about that.
When you watch episode so many times and they don't show us, he ain't, shown up, that means that person is still out there. That person is still alive. He is.
And like I said on my other videos, I'm like, bro, Unique is too good of a character for him to get dropped off, for him to go out like that. Like, it had to be some type of twist and turn. And it was a good move by Power because, like I said, motherfuckers love Unique. Like, real deal. And I know that as we watching Raising Kanan, they talking about the past. And in the original Power, none of these characters is around or is mentioned of. So obviously all these motherfuckers is something's gonna happen to each and every one of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
still talking. And that's exactly how the episode ended, right? With 50 Cent telling us the same thing that Unique told Marvin about a body having to pop up. If the body is not there, if they don't find it, we already know what time it is. And shout out to all the people that said Unique is still alive, no matter what. We had fans out there saying they don't care. They got to see that body 100%. Until they see that body, they ain't believing it. It was fans that have been rolling with that since day one, and they got it right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got that right 100%. And what y'all think about that? Was that realistic? Because realistically speaking, what happened to Unique, 9 times out of 10, a person.
In fact, you're gonna be gone.
But
you're gonna be gone,
TV, y'all. And this is why the people will continue to make theories about certain characters if they don't 100% see them get.
But of course, Unique knew about the plan then, because why would he just pop up to the warehouse You know what I'm saying? Not knowing exactly what's going on. I'm thinking next season he finna be on some redemption shit like Rock. You done took the organization. You know, you done slipped in like I ain't mean. So he probably ain't gonna be on that type of timer. So it's gonna be real interesting. I can't wait for season 4.
Getting taken out for sure. If you don't do that, if you don't show us that, it was all early impressions on the episode, man. It was a solid episode, but I was just waiting for that big moment. And we got that big moment at the end of the episode with Ronnie. He's officially dropped off. We are officially smoking on that Ronnie pack. And he is added to the list of the characters that basically get built up for one season and then they get dropped off by the end of the season.
You know what I'm saying? And how I was talking, I'm like, bro, this nigga Ronnie a top 5 character like already the whole entire verse. But as the season continued, as I continue to say, he was losing his aura, like, you know, because, you know, the first couple of, the 4 episodes, I'm like, bro, this nigga crazy. Like, this nigga insane. How we gonna stop this nigga? But, you know.
And that was the prediction that I believe everybody kind of knew was going to happen. I was hoping that maybe it would play out differently, but the way Ronnie was moving, I just knew this dude had to get dropped off. There's no way a guy like this could be moving the way he is moving and continues to survive. He had to go, plain and simple. And that's exactly what ended up happening. Your boy Kanan, he put him out. And the whole game plan to set him up, it was very smart on Kanan's behalf. Now, quick thoughts, early impressions on Detective Howard. Rock, she dropped him off. We knew his days was numbered. It was whether he was going to get locked up or...
Now, I don't know 100% if Kanan is a smart nigga. Like, him and Tariq, like around this same age or whatever, like they both smart as for they chess players. So I ain't gonna underestimate Kanan's you know, plan. So I ain't gonna say what I'm gonna say then. Cause I was like, bro, was that all the way Kanan's plan, or was he moving off instinct, or what's the word? What's the word? What's that damn word?
He taken out, and that's exactly what ended up happening because he
improvising. He was improvising.
He wanted to pin things on Marvin, and Rock, she wasn't going for that. She's already stated that she's not about to sell out family no matter what. And I guess Detective Howard, he found out the hard way. So, of course, we smoking on that Detective Howard pack. And now, since all those bodies are there, they're going to basically connect everything to Howard. And that's going to clear a lot of things up. So Marvin should be good. I knew Marvin was going to be okay. I know a lot of people was wondering if he would survive season 3.
Nah, I was scared. I ain't going to lie.
Plays Marvin, London Brown. He be doing live streams on Instagram. And basically, you can tell what he's wearing for the episode for season 4. So I already knew, like, man, he going to be good. I ain't got nothing to worry about when it comes to his character. Now, of course, your boy Lulu, it definitely seemed like he was going to take himself out, but he didn't. He was taken to rehab. That was another prediction that we all kind of got right. And Lulu is still going to be struggling, y'all. I'm hoping that he can get back.
Basketball is back. Watch the action live on a variety of networks.
Together, but he will never be the same again. It was good to see him and Rock finally squash their issues and tell the truth. So we're going to see what he's going to be on next season. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on Famous. We know he slipped up because he kept that gun. That was a problem. But the bigger issue for me was his mom's. Like, how dumb can you be? You want to take the gun to law enforcement? Like, really?
Oh, fuck. I ain't know that. Yeah. So now, you know, now everybody gonna say, man, Famous mom's gotta go. Now, I ain't know that. I missed that part. So, yeah, that shit's stupid as fuck.
Like, why would you do
stupid
that?
as fuck.
You don't know who's on this gun or what bodies are on the gun. And, you know, your son, he don't necessarily hang around the best people. But she believed she was doing the right thing. Like, okay, so now you're trying to defend him. And it seems like you're willing to talk entirely too much. Famous was smart by telling them, look, I'm good. I want my lawyer. So he should be good for next season. I do believe his sister will pop up next season. We're going to find out soon enough. Now, Jukebox, we know what ended up happening to her in this episode as far as her and Aisha. We did not
Aisha, yeah, the Aisha, she a fucking clown, bro.
I guess the conclusion of the Aisha storyline as far as what was really going on with her. I mean, it is what it is. We end up finding out that Crystal apparently is late on her period. So now Kanan, he was looking kind of shook like, man, I done knocked this girl up. I'm going to tell you right now, Kanan, don't trust her at all. Crystal cannot be trusted. She seems like one of those shady type of people. She was kind of pissed off that Kanan did not officially want to be with her, and he was just cool clapping her cheeks. But that's another storyline that they're going to build up for season 4. They're also going to continue to build up Snaps and Pops. I pretty much said that because we didn't really get too much of those characters in season 3, just a tad bit, and it will continue to be more build up for them. Now, I thought your boy Ronnie was going to get thrown in that furnace. Stefano, he pretty much hinted at something happening with that furnace earlier on in the season, but your boy Ronnie did not get thrown in there, man. I was hoping, like, man, toss him up in there, man, but it did not happen. I mean, you're not going to get all the predictions right. We know Rock ended up getting help from Stefano as far as the money, but seeing how this crazy, awkward dude ain't no damn Breeze. You mean to tell me you was thinking that Ghost took him out, that this guy was really running operations? I mean, you can tell the way that Kanan was talking to him this season that he wasn't no Breeze. Like, really? Come on. I mean, I'm glad that that is over, so now we don't have to talk about that no more.
Yeah, I ain't never think Ronnie would Breeze, you know, so I ain't never think that was the case.
I know it was hinted over a Breeze, or at least they did not. I will be dropping the full script on the timing and stuff like that. And he told him not to go up against his family. So
yeah. So Kanan, this Kanan and Tariq is very, very similar, man. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is, you know what I'm saying, Tariq don't smoke, you know what I'm saying? But I love it, man. Season 3 was very, very good. And but you know what we are waiting for. We waiting for that book 2, nigga. That book 2 finna go crazy, nigga. That book 2 finna go crazy. I'm trying to tell you, I'm waiting for this BMF shit to come on, which is gonna be straight. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's gonna be straight. BMF cool. But shit, like I said, maybe all my power, I'm gonna upload my original channel, but all my power shit is gonna be on NB Grown TV, so y'all make sure y'all check that shit out. Go over there, subscribe, and like them videos over there. I'm gonna fuck with y'all, man. Y'all be smooth, and I'm out of here.